So at this time, I would like to bring on our next speaker, and you're going to be very excited to hear from him. Some of you were very privileged, and we were honored to meet Dr. Stefano Scoglio from Italy, our incredible, recently nominated Nobel Prize scientist, and I'm sure that nomination is long overdue. He has so much research in this area with our new product called Klamax, over 24 years of research. So this is not something light that we are introducing here. This is coming with years and years of incredible scientific revolutionary science. And we're so thrilled to have you, Dr. Stefano. And I will give it over to you now, please, Dr. Stefano Scoglio.
Hello, hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, good. All right, thank you for inviting me to this meeting. Hi, everybody from all over the world. I just met with last week with the people at the National Research Center of Italy in Palermo, and we're setting up this deepening of research on Alzheimer. We had amazing results already, which we're publishing soon on neuronal cells and neuronal stem cells, and we're now moving into, we're planning to move into animal studies in this area. A product that has a lot of efficacy and is backed by very powerful science.
Dr. Stefano, this is Dr. Rajan. Could you maybe very briefly, in a 2-minute, quickly explain once again for everybody what is Klamax, what is Klamax, and why it's the best creation you have made yourself?
Right. Okay, so Klamax is a unique blending of 2 patented extracts, which is reserved for iGalen. And the 2 patented extracts, each one has a very peculiar and very powerful activity. The 2 extracts are called Clamine and Klamax. Clamine is the fraction of Klamath algae, the specific strain of Aphanizomenon floss aquae, which, by the way, is a very poetic name, which means the invisible flower of the water. So one of the fractions of this algae contains a very, very, very powerful molecule, which is called phenylethylamine, PEA, which has been shown to have many effects that we've always known that was a very important neuromodulator, meaning it modulates all the neurotransmitters, all the brain activity, all the nervous system activity, the energy level through noradrenaline and the adrenal glands, the libido through the dopamine cascade and so forth. And recently it was shown that it actually has a very powerful activity on the immune system. In fact, it is the modulator of all the immune cells, and also other activities like as a proven now activity on digestion. It stimulates the release of gastrin and therefore of chlorhydric acid and digestion, which is another important activity of this molecule. And the other activity that has been proven scientifically, which I've seen many times, is analgesic, meaning it actually blocks pain stimulus and acts on lowering pain. The other extract, Klamax, is actually that which concentrates the more antioxidant, anti-inflammatory portion of the algae. And we have studies on psoriasis, on gastric inflammation, urinary inflammation. It's possibly, is in terms of activity as powerful as the drugs, the anti-inflammatory drugs, except without any of the side effects, no side effects whatsoever. Now, when you combine the 2 together, you also have a unique activity on stem cells, because one of the extracts, actually the Clamine extracts, stimulates the release of stem cells, and the other one of neural stem cells, neuronal stem cells. Stem cells are the different types of stem cells, but the 3 main ones are called hematopoietic, neural, hematopoietic meaning the ones that gives birth to to all the blood and immune cells, the neural cells that gives birth to all the neurotransmitters and nervous tissue, nervous system tissue, and mesenchymal, which are also another type of stem cells. And we can really divide them into neural and somatic. And we've seen now that Clamine has a very powerful activity on the neural stem cells, regenerating all the stem cells and rebuilding, actually, reconstructing the nervous system and repairing any damage that there is to the tissue, to the nervous tissue, to the tissue of the brain or the nervous system. And the same thing is done by the other extract, Klamax, which stimulates the somatic stem cells, particularly the fibroblasts, which are the intermediate step between stem cells and all the tissue, especially the skin and the derma, but very likely also osteoblast, meaning the bones and so forth. And we have already very, very interesting results with it in terms of ability to regenerate the skin, the derma, to heal all sorts of lesions, both in the skins, but also inside, like ulcers. And I would say one very important thing of repairing, the ability to repair the intestinal membrane, which it's a very, very important thing. Later on, I'm preparing a presentation specifically on this. I may explain the importance of this, but all the big boom of that we're experiencing now on autoimmune diseases, it's very likely related to the compromission, the lesions in the intestinal membrane. I won't get into this because it's a long story, but there's more and more evidence of this. And actually, we know that Klamax and phycocyanins from Klamax algae are able to repair the intestinal membrane and therefore block the source of this autoimmune mechanism. So there's more, of course, there's a lot more to say, but I think I gave a general picture of what this product can do. I think it's also interesting that it's done in a formula that is easily taken by everybody. Is a nice tasting drink, which will be liked also by children, and also through the fact that what is called the sublingual assimilation. There's a more direct, immediate effect that everybody will feel, as some of you already have.